Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Black Belt Journey.
I have a question for you. What do you think about? Some people think like when they practice karate, they believe or think that karate is really the best martial art out there. And some people practice like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They believe, nah, this is the best thing. The other
Yeah.
one I really like. I don't really they shit. I
Yeah.
mean, they're like, nah, do this because. And then every time I see a lot of this song, maybe on YouTube, you see like, okay, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu against karate.
What is
But-
most effective?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is that the karate, it depends on the people using. I mean, what you learn in karate. I mean, the way you use it is on you. I mean, it's really like if someone is practicing karate and he doesn't know how to use all the things he's been learning, and he goes out there and he fights against someone's doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and people say no karate against Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, here, I mean, it's not like about to compare like karate and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, it's here more to compare two people. I think
Yeah.
it's really like, I mean, some people are like, oh yeah, karate beats, no. I mean, if someone is good, is very bad at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he meets again, I mean, the guy who's karate, he's really good at doing it. He can beat the guy, and then people, oh yeah, karate, beat, I mean, BJJ or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, this is about people and not really their arts. So,
Yeah, it's a little bit about people, definitely,
Yeah.
but it's a little bit about the sport as well, the art,
Yeah.
the kind of martial art you do.
yeah,
That's one of the things MMA came into place.
yeah.
Because, like, that's mixed martial
Yeah,
arts.
mixing.
And the guys wanted to see what's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Let's all fight against each other and look who comes out the best.
Yeah.
Like, and everybody was wondering why the grappling was
Yeah.
the most effective sport.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
most effective martial arts sport.
Yeah.
Grappling. The guys who do grappling, you try to kick and punch, and you jump around and you do this and that, and maybe you get like you get a punch or something like that. But in that moment where this guy comes up to you
Yeah.
and stands next to you and grapples you, and
Now, yeah, you're
on
done,
the
yeah.
ground and you're done.
Yeah, you're done. Really, it's done for
it's
you, man.
done, yeah.
If you don't have a grappling game, like,
Yeah.
you're done, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And everybody thought like, yeah, there's like, give me a karate champion or give me a kickboxer or
Yeah.
Muay Thai, whatever. Yeah, they get into the ring and they do their stuff, and then there comes this grappler.
yes. I mean, yes. I mean,
Or BJJ is as well.
yeah, BJJ grappling. I
Yeah.
think they have the sambo. I mean, they have a lot of styles where they really practice like the grappling thing. Yeah, grappling is definitely a big deal. I mean, even for people who are in MMA, who practice like, I mean, who are into the MMA with karate background, they always try to add something to their game. Like, I do karate, yeah,
You
I
have
got-
to.
and now he's
Yeah.
try add something up. But for someone like Machida, I don't know if he did just use karate or if he add BJJ or grappling in his game. I don't know, but it's quite. You don't see a lot. We just rely on just one style and be like, okay, I do MMA. I mean, with the name mixed martial arts, normally you should mix or practice at least two styles of martial arts.
Yeah. Well, I think now what they do is, like, if you go to a gym and you do MMA training, they do like a mix of everything.
Yeah.
you get you get a few things you do on a distance, like kicks and punches and stuff like that. You try to move fast and forward, do stuff, and then you get the combat, the near combat stuff, where you do elbow stuff and knee stuff, and you try to protect yourself and low punches and stuff like that, and then you go to the ground, and you do grappling, and I don't know. That must be a nice thing to look up, or to compare how many different types of actions, punches, things there are in like today's MMA training, and compared to like in a normal karate training. You have karate training, if you don't look at combinations, there's not a lot you do as well. You know, there's like there's with the hand, there are things you do, haito, shuto, you do with the hand stuff, and then you do like
nukite. No, not nukite. This is no.
Yeah, nukite, like nukite stuff, or it's like pressure points or anything, like it's like with a knife, and that's with the hand. That's it.
Yeah.
And then you go elbow stuff things.
Yeah.
You don't even use your shoulder. Like
no.
That's it. Elbow, hand, finished. And then you get a few things with your feet.
Your feet, yeah.
With the knee as well, like a few, but that's it. There's no more.
Yeah, I think karate. I mean, in karate there are a lot of things. I mean, like there is also grappling karate, but it depends on the trainers you have. Because in karate you can grab. I mean, there are things like I don't know if you know. For instance, how they call it, a yondan or godan. Like when you come like this. We come like this way and we go this way. Normally it's like really you grab someone and then you go down and
Absolutely.
Yeah. But the thing is that it depends. As I said, the trend, we don't use it a lot. There are some. If you really like karate things, but we don't. We don't practice it.
The thing, the thing is, like, there are combinations, and there are like a lot of different things you do with your hand as well. Like if you do the kick and you grab someone and you hold him, or like in you do shotokan.
Yeah.
This can be it's a combination. You can do anything like with your hand. You pull someone and you hit and stuff. But like the principles of what you do with your body. There's like fist fighting and you use your feet and your knees.
Sure.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's something different, like maybe with what's this? There's this other sport. It's not Muay Thai. It's another thing where they use the head as well.
The head.
Yeah, they use their elbows. They kick with their elbows, and they use their head as well. And it's really damaging. There was a series on Netflix.
Okay.
With what do you call it? Like, I don't know. I can't remember. But it was really good series about martial arts, and they showed these different types of martial artists.
Yeah.
And kickboxing, Muay Thai, and like Krav Maga was as well. And they had this other kind of sport where they did like, it was like Muay Thai, but with head.
You had. Mm-hmm.
And in karate, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do like with shoulders anything, because you can do that as well if you train hard enough. You know, if you stand close enough and you do this, and with the head you can do a lot. And
yeah, sure, you can do a lot with the heads,
but you don't do it.
But you don't do it
because it's like it's all reduced to certain motions, certain kind of punches and kicks, and then you've got the combinations of it. I mean, it's a very wide variety of things you do in karate, and you can specialize on certain things.
Yeah, you can just special. I mean, decide okay, we're gonna do this, do that, do that. Because in karate there are things I don't like to do, but others do because we do the training and but I like more like the kicks. I mean, really I like the kicks. And but the thing with karate is that I mean what I think is that people train just not to stay long. I mean during the fight. It's really like we do the punches, the kick, and it's like you just have to to punch someone once and then it's done. It's like you got a punch, where solar plexus, where's the solar plexus, or where I can punch once and then it's done. So I think that's really the thing about it. Like that's why maybe it's not like there's no focus on the grappling things and
definitely.
And other techniques. It's really like I punch you once. I want the fight to be done. Like bang, or if I give you like the front kick, what they call it, Maigiri front kick, or I want you when I give it, I don't know, solar plexus or I don't know, balls, and it's done. And then it's like you don't need a lot of energy, or because the ground is also good, but when you are on the ground, if you fight against one person, it's good. But if you got like 2-3 people, you can't just be down on the ground with one guy, and the other people are like, now what? So you can't really be on 2 people, really just grappling. Grappling is really you are with one guy, and the karate can also be good because we also train with 2 guys. Sometimes you can really understand what you can do when you got 3 guys around you or 2 guys, and it can be efficient or good to also understand. I mean, to get trained and always have people. I mean, through a
at least you train for it if it's effective or if you can do anything with it. There are people like some guys on YouTube who say if you get 2 guys, more than 2 guys, forget it.
You just you run. Hey, run!
Try to run. Forget it. Don't fight.
Yeah, I mean 2 guys is
2 guys is heavy stuff.
If
you have to try to kill people if you go for 2 guys.
Yeah, I mean 2 guys. I mean you have to be really 2 guys. But some people go for 2 guys. I don't know, but
I mean it depends on the guys as well. You know? If it's not like they're not like predators who go in a pack or something. You know, when 2 guys go up to one and they start to fight, they're not like from a team from beginning. I don't think it's so easy to team up really to fight someone. Because you have to know what the other guy does and wants. You know, there's always you're looking for some kind of edge where you can go in and you do some stuff, and then you try to do moves and you try to go in, and it's always a combination of things. And when you start with a combination and someone else goes in, your combination is broken. So it's very hard for a team to fight as well.
Sure.
So if they're not really teamed up and trained to fight, like fight as two people, there's still a chance.
Yeah, sure.
You can go.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And
but you have to be fast and you have to have good condition and
yeah, two guys who you gotta be very in good condition. Like you can just with one guy is already so difficult. So with two guys, if they're small guys, okay, but if you have like two guys who are big guys, you need more energies, and you gotta be sure that if you use your techniques, they are very, very efficient. Like you gotta be very like, okay, you punch once and that's it. You don't want to go like, okay, you're gonna fight like 10 minutes or I don't know.
Yeah.
Because fighting you get really tired. I mean, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you already with two guys, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Randy the Morning Guy.
And King Mogul.
King Mogul is here, and we talk karate. We're here in Berlin City. If you love Berlin, you did a great choice. So how long do you want to do karate more? Like, do you think you're going to do the karate for the next 10 years again? Or is something is like, okay, now it's time to change, maybe start another style? Or
thing is, I thought about doing karate until I got my first dan, my black belt.
Yeah.
And then I thought about doing BJJ.
Yeah. Oh, okay, good. BJJ is good.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether my trainers, would like that. Because
we like what you to change if you change or what?
Yeah, they wouldn't like me to change.
Yeah, you can do it like once. I do it once a week. It's okay.
Stay with karate. Stay with our team.
Yeah, you can do it once a week or.
You can still train. You can still be like you keep doing your stuff in karate, but I thought about doing BJJ just because it's more physical.
Yeah,
it's more physical. Like really trying to get someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you also train like your ground skills, like how to behave on the ground. If you get on the ground, okay, now what can I do? How can I submit someone? And it's very good. I mean, interesting to have when you train, you do karate is good. If you can add something more like, okay, with the ground is good. Because, I don't know about the other styles, more like judo. I don't know if they just do like the grappling things, or I don't know if they do things like the kicks, or definitely karate. They might be better compared to a guy who's doing just judo when it comes to the kicks or the punching, and BJJ I also think is more on the ground. So yeah.
What about you? What?
If I go on me with karate.
Yeah.
Like you said, like I want to be like, okay, I take the first degree. Like I was supposed to do like the first degree like last year. I want to do it like May 2020. But with the pandemic, I was like, okay, now I don't know when I'm gonna do the first degree now. And first degree, and then okay, go like Kyokushin. I mean karate Kyokushin, like doing like, okay, now more. Okay, still karate. It's not like, okay, you leave, but go.
What's actually the difference between Kyokushin and
Shotokan?
Kyokushin.
Kyokushin is more like, I think it's harder. I mean, compared to Shotokan. Shotokan is really. When I see the way they train, it's really like it's very hard. I mean, how they train, the kumite they do, and conditioning is. I mean, Kyokushin is really, I mean, compared to Shotokan, I think when you speak about karate, I mean, it might be the most hard, I mean, a harder one to do, I mean, to practice. Yeah,
Oh,
Kyokushin, yeah.
Because there was always like the saying that Shotokan is the harder karate style.
When you see
Like,
when you
it's different style to Shitoryu or Wado-ryu,
yeah,
but harder style is Shotokan.
harder because when you see the guy who created Kyokushin, he was a real badass, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy. There's a video. He was like, he killed a how do you say? Not a beef, but
Yeah, but is it the style or is it this guy who just, kicks ass?
the guy who created Kyokushin.
Yeah.
He studied karate, Shotokan. Really,
right.
Shotokan. During, I mean, he was a fourth degree, and then he left it, and then he also studied different styles, and then he made like combination of all of these styles, and then he went to. I don't know. He spent like time in the forest alone.
All right.
Like developing really, really the style with the Kyokushin. It was really like tough, right? Spend time there, really isolation, like into the. I mean, really, yeah. I mean, like kind of cooking something really like okay. I'm creating my style combination. I don't know Shotokan because it comes originally from not Japan. It's not Japanese. It comes from South Korean or yes, and then it migrates to I don't know China or Japan. But yeah, his name is Oyama, Master Oyama. Yeah. So the Kyokushin is really like I mean,
What's it, Master
Oyama.
Oyama?
Yeah, and the style is when you see the kumite, they have something like this 100-man kumite. It's like. You do a kumite with 100 men. I mean, without no stop. I'm like, what the F is that? Yeah, I mean, really, the guy was crazy. I mean, the guy who created the style is a crazy boy. And that's why Kyokushin is...
like kumite with 100 men, like...
100-man kumite. Like, you do kumite with 100 men.
Well, they all come... For you, for this one guy, or
I think it's like one, bang, bam, 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 then bam, 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 bam. That's what I think.
Next, like that's.
It's not like 100, like bam, bam, bam. No, really like.
It's like what's this thing that we do in Monday training?
Yeah, like,
where you go round.
You go round. No, I think it's not. No, how do you call it? I don't know, but yeah, I see what you mean. Like someone is in the middle, and then you got like three guys, attacking the main.
Yeah,
I think it's like one. Okay, guys show bam, 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 bam. I don't know. It's like I don't know how many minutes, and then bang, next one, bam, next one. So just imagine, man, it's like 100 guy, and they do it in Kyokushin, man.
So that's at least like he's like working for half an hour. On these 100 men.
Sure, because they're fighting, bam, 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 is something they get prepared.
It's at least if you get like 30 seconds for one guy.
It's a lot. Just imagine 300 men.
You're still 50 minutes.
Yeah, and those men are not like okay, Blackbelt, man. It's the advanced. It's not like okay, you're gonna take. They also practice karate. Like
imagine,
it's unbelievable.
50 minutes kumite.
Yeah, the guy is.
I'm dead after 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, the guy was crazy. I mean, crazy man.
That's crazy.
So Kyokushin. That's why I'm like Kyokushin. Like I want to have it and then go in Kyokushin like once per week or twice per week because they do kumite also. But without protection, like we do in events, okay, they have like everything, but they do committee really without protection. Mm-hmm. But I think when they punch, they don't punch on the face, I don't know, but the kicking is also very different from Shotokan. But with the katas, okay, they look kind of similar, but not really. Yeah, it's something else.
Okay.
Like the video we have on the on WhatsApp, I sent this video like, they do the.
Right.
Yeah, those guys
this film
Kyokushin,
sequence.
for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. That's a little bit when you look at this. That's a little bit, kind of things they do. Like Kyokushin is really, bam, 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 fa, bam, bam, bam. So yeah. So the karate Shotokan, okay. The guy who created it, I don't know. There are things people say about the guy, but I don't know. He's people say he was lazy. People say, I don't understand, but it's okay. But people know that the guy who created Kyokushin Kai, crazy boy. So the guy, he is really like a fighter. Like it's not like okay, someone creates something, but and just like okay, but like this guy, Master Oyama, wow, crazy boy.
So do you know when it was created?
Kyokushin?
Yeah.
I don't know, around 40, no, maybe 50 around. It's not that old. I think Master Oyama died 70s or around. So that might be the next step. And the
Oyama Masutatsu.
you saw it?
Oyama Masutatsu.
I think it's him, but I don't know.
Yeah, he was the founder of
Kyokushin.
Kyokushin.
Yeah. You can read the story. I mean, the guy was a crazy boy, man. It's unbelievable.
Says the ultimate fighting.
Ultimate fight. He was a fighter, man. He's like, as I said. But I think he doesn't come from Japan originally. I think he's from Korea, or I don't know. Maybe that's why he's kind of be different.
Kyokushin, the ultimate truth. It means ultimate truth.
Ultimate truth.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's some.
Ultimate truth.
That's what you want to hear. 1956. It was
created. Or he was born.
No, it was created.
Oh, yeah. I think Shotokan was created around 1930 or something like that.
1975 was the first world championship in Tokyo.
Of Kyokushin.
From Kyokushin.
Yeah.
And he died in 1994.
1994. Oh, yeah. So
70 years.
No, not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, just diversify. Just have a look on what.
Karate Club Oyama Berlin.
Oyama, okay.
Yeah. And it's a club as well. That's good. Because shouldn't be that expensive.
Oh, might be like with Chung, something 15 or
that
I have to pay.
Oh.
I don't know if there is like private karate club here in Germany. I don't know. Some have private clubs.
It's a lot of hard work, and in the end, I think it's like every other martial arts sport. You go there, and you think, okay, I'm going to learn karate, and you go to the first lesson, and you go away and think, what did I learn? That's nothing.
You don't understand, yeah.
I don't get it. And then you go to the second hour, the second lesson, and you go away and you think, okay, what was that now?
What was that?
And after 4 weeks, you think, okay, am I learning anything or what is that? And after 2 months or 3 months, you think, okay, now I know how to walk, And
I learned something.
It's so the beginning is so there's so much you have to learn.
Yeah.
There's so much, like the stances, just like how you stand, how you walk, how you hold your hand, and there's no dynamic, there's no real punching, there's nothing. In the beginning, you're not taking away anything for half a year or for a year. If you think about the first how do you call it? The first exam you do.
The first
like
test.
First test, like for the white belt or even the yellow belt. You know, you do white belt. That's just like like an initiation that they say, okay, right, here's your belt. You know, that your trouser doesn't fall off. You know, here's your belt, and that keeps your jacket together. That's it.
And that's it. That's for you.
There's nothing more. And then you do the yellow belt, and then you say, okay, I can do a kick and I can do a punch, and that's it.
That's it.
You know, and there's no. If you're lucky, it's a bit dynamic. You know, if you're lucky, if you have a good teacher, like, because the dynamic comes from, you know, this what do you call in German, Spannung and Entspannung, like relaxing.
Relaxation, yeah, I mean, you gotta be relaxed.
And you have to be relaxed to be fast, and then you have to be tense, relaxation and tension.
Yeah.
You know, these two.
Yeah, mix them, yeah.
Yeah, to mix them. And that's like, when you do your yellow belt, there's no difference between relaxation and tension. There's no difference. You go, like, especially in the first exam, you go in, you build up tension, and you keep it.
Yeah, you're already nervous, like, wow, okay, now it's a test. And
until the end, there's tension. And like an hour later, there's the same tension still. You know, it's like it doesn't. You don't lose it. And that's the first two exams, or like the third exam as well. There's this the learning curve is in. I can only talk about karate, but in karate, it's like, you know, the learning curve is like, it goes like this. First exam, second exam, third exam, and then it goes like softly, very slowly.
Yeah, it's not like boom.
No, it's not like up and then you stay, or you learn, like from there you learn to here. No, first it's really. And then I can imagine that most of the people who go to karate or some other kind of MMA, like, they go there and they think, no. I'm not learning anything. And especially, you know, when you think, if I get into a fight, what can I do with what am I going to do with this? You know? There's not. I can't use it in a fight. I get laughed at if I use it in a fight, and it's true.
Yeah, sure.
Because it's not what you fight with.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's
those things. You don't fight with all those things, man.
The stances, the punches, the blocks. You don't fight with it in a fight. You learn that to train yourself to do other things. This is the way to train to do things you want to do in kumite. So, and it's a hard way. It's a hard way. If you go there, and you have to know that in the end, like after like whatever 2-3 years or something, you get a certain you get an amount of things you can do, and then you can start, you know, look at yourself and develop and train and have, and then you start to have really you start to enjoy the sport.
Yeah, because at the beginning,
Thank you for watching. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the black belt journey. The black belt journey. We speak about the black belt journey, the difficulties to get there. Join us every day on our podcast or on the YouTube channel.